Why not?
After last season with ASU, is there I know they're your rival, but is there any extra incentive, or is there such a thing as extra incentive with the playing rival?
All I could say, it's a rival game. I mean, just looking back to my high school career, playing against my rival then, it was always a hyped-up game. It is much more important to the community, just because you're playing your rival, you're playing your mostly your cross-town opponent, and it's going to be one of those hyped-up games just because of that.
This is pretty huge for your season too. It's not just community.
Yeah, very true. Very true. It's very important for our season as well. Like I've been saying all the time, is we definitely have to try to protect home court, and that's what we got to do on Wednesday.
Chase, you guys have had so many tough losses in these games. Is each one isolated to have a cumulative effect on you guys? Does it make you tentative at the end of games, or is it just each one is a different experience?
Towards the end of games, I think Nick Jordan and I have to do a better job at getting the ball, controlling the ball, and making the plays. And we really haven't done that in the close games. I mean, we try to, but I think that we have to do a better job leading the rest of the guys at the end of the games to do the right thing, to do the smart play.
Sam, what do you anticipate you're going to start?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. How practice goes tomorrow. Just do what I normally do, and then if it happens, it happens.
Do you think that your first game last year was specifically to combat their zone defense?
Yeah.
Do you think that having a good spot-up shooter on the floor against what they do is more helpful than?
Yeah, definitely it'll open the zone up for us with Chase and Nick penetrating. So that, if they play on me the whole time out, then it's going to be wide open. If they don't, it's knock down threes and they kick it out to me. So I think it'll help.
You probably haven't been as confident in your career at this point because you're shooting the ball very well. At least you did on Saturday.
Yeah, I feel good right now. I've been getting a lot of extra shots up with Coach Dunlap every day. So everything's going well right now.
So that one day or that win couple stretch where you had, 1,200 was it?
Yeah, 3 days.
Continue to do that? Or
Yeah, it just depends on the day. Like normally on game days I don't shoot with them in the mornings early, but I usually try to get like 300 shots if I'm on game days, 300 makes.
How many does it take?
I don't know. It just depends on the day. 320, 350.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who counts?
Coach Dunlap. Sometimes we go a little bit over and I let him count. Sometimes I try to count so I don't shoot too many. Just let me keep going for a while.
Has that specifically helped your confidence? Because that's probably what you needed more than anything, confidence maybe.
Yeah, definitely has. I think that just getting the reps up and then him just critiquing my shot on things I need to do has helped tremendously.
Did you have to change the shot?
Not really. It was just more of just being ready to shoot when I get the ball, have my hands ready. Coach Pennell says that your shots like taken before you even get the ball to you, get set. So if I'm set, then I feel like it's going to go in.
Chase, have you seen a noticeable difference in him, just confidence-wise?
Yeah, definitely. His confidence is up. He's shooting the ball well. When he has open look, he's shooting it, and he's not second-guessing himself at all. He's not, thinking to pass. We need him to shoot when he's open, and that's what he's been doing. He's been knocking down the shot.
Chase, you said that you and Nick and Jordan have to do a better job of, getting the ball in right situations and taking charge. When Jordan got the ball in the bounce pass, was he the third option, fourth option, second option?
He was kind of the third option, I would say, third, fourth option.
What did they do?
Just during that play, we wanted to get the ball to Nick, but they double-teamed Nick, and I think Nick and Jordan kind of ran to the same spot, which, kind of hit Nick. So Jordan was, the only person that was open.
You, on the replay, after he got fouled, you said something to him specifically, just not, I don't know what you said, you can kind of see that you were saying. Do you remember what you said to him? To Jordan?
I think in that situation, I was telling him that he could have passed me the ball right back. I was stepping in, and he could have give it to me right back.
After your last road trip to the Bay Area, Jordan talked about the team's confidence being a little low because of, not being proud of your performance. After this past road trip, how do you guys approach coming back home, getting ready for next year?
It's a different situation than that road trip in the Bay Area because I feel that we played a lot better. Our intensity was up. We were aggressive on the defensive end. We had a chance to win, and it just didn't go our way. But we played a lot better. So coming home, I think we still have some confidence in ourselves that we can get these wins. We can beat any team in the Pac-10. And we know that we play well at home, so we're just going to take all that in, use it as confidence going into our next game.
It feels strange that typically it's supposed to be the underdog role against ASU. I mean, given the history of these two programs, and yet they're the ones with the number in front of their name. Does it change as you prepare for a game like this? Or do you not think of yourselves as the underdog?
Personally, I like being the underdog. I like trying to sneak up on teams. Maybe those teams that aren't the underdogs might come out, play too loose, and that's when you can kind of sneak up on them.
I don't like it too much.
You guys had a no cursing rule? Can I read that somewhere? Would that be cursing?
I wouldn't say it's a no cursing rule. It just try to keep the language to a minimum.
That's different from the last head coach you had.
Yeah.
Can we use that?
Has anybody ever, silly question, but has anybody ever blurted something out and somebody said, hey, watch your mouth, or anything like that?
Yeah, Coach Pete does a good job at trying to keep our language down. But sometimes even the coaches will, start screaming and hollering sometimes.
What do you see in ASU? Obviously, underground, hard to know. Just your thoughts on how they play.
The biggest key for us is really trying to be aggressive with our zone, trying to find gaps, get the ball in the middle to Jordan, and try to expose that zone. It's a very good zone. They do a great job in it, and we just got to find a way to try to get to the basket because they want you to shoot outside shots.
The season changed on both those losses. You had them by 5 with like a minute left, and then ended up losing that game. I think it's kind of changed. And then you came down here and had them by 16, whatever it was early, and then you lost. How do you look back on those things and say, what, maybe if things would have been different, those 2 victories, or do you?
I can't forget about those games from last year. Just looking back, you got to play 40 minutes. You got to finish games. That's what I've been trying to say. Last couple of meetings to our team is, we just got to play 40 minutes, not play 25, 30, play a full 40 minutes.
Things like, I think that was past, he'll not get me the ball right back or the foul thing or stuff like that. Is it a trend, or is it something you talk about in general after the fact? Hey, here's some strategic things we should have done differently, or we could have done differently.
The out of bounds play was, it was designed for that. It wasn't designed for Jordan to get me the ball, but it was just something I went up to him and told him that he could have done, was pass me the ball back. But just reviewing the game, what we did like today in practice is we reviewed a bunch of plays that we could have done. We reviewed all our out of bounds play. Our last second play with Nick when he had the ball with like 14 seconds left. We just reviewed those so we're prepared next time coming into a game.
You didn't replay it like you did after you had beaten.
No. No, not like that.